Yeah.
Okay. Did you practice all the
Yes, yes,
concepts, or else
yes,
you're,
yes, yes.
you're facing any difficulty, or else
No,
you're good?
yeah, as of now, I'm good.
Mhm. Okay, that's fine.
Mm.
Now, once we completed that, okay, whatever the concept we covered, like study, right? The parameterization, how we need to pass the parameters, all these things done, right?
Yes.
After that, we have to go for another concept called data-driven framework. Okay.
Okay.
I told you, right? Whenever we are using that SNG, we need to write a minimum 100 lines of code, okay, to
Mm.
achieve the data-driven framework, where we need to read the Excel sheet, write the Excel sheet, or we have to make many changes on that.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
But if you go to, within BDD Cucumber, okay, within like a single change, or no need any code change, just we are passing the test data itself, we are able to handle like a data driven framework. First of all, what do you mean by data driven framework? Data driven framework is nothing but whenever we are starting a new framework, or whenever we are starting a testing, okay, that the test data, whatever the test data we are using, that should not be like constant. The test data will be like a multiple set of test data we need to use. Let's say, for example, today I'm giving Anil Kumar. Today
Mm.
Swami will come. Another day Subbu will come. Like
Mm.
that, okay, whenever we are giving the test data, it should not be like fixed. It should be vary in the real time. The reason, right? Not only Anil is using the website in the global
Mm.
world, or once we are into live. So while testing the website, okay, or any testing or any mobile app, any kind of application, we need to follow this kind of different types of test data. Getting my point?
Okay.
Now, for that, that is how to handle this different kinds of test data at the same time. And whenever we are giving them different set of data, okay, in the like a test data sheet or test data set or any example, that many number of times, okay, what is that? That many number of times, this has to be overload, this has to be rerun. Okay, that
Mm.
is called as the data driven framework. Let's
Mm.
say, for example, 10 times I given the data. All the
Mm.
above steps, line number 4 to, so line number 4, the scenario outline, okay. Line number 5 to line number 14, it will be execute like a for loop. You're getting my point?
Okay.
How many times I given? Let's say, for example, here I gave only one type of data, one set of data. Hence, it is calling as in it will call only one type. Let's say, for example, if I'm going to give the same data, same type of data, okay, giving for this different types, okay,
Mm.
something I'm giving, okay, and okay, now I given. But if I go ahead like this, finally I have to give Control Shift F, then it will give the format.
Mm.
Now we are getting my point, right?
Mm. Mm.
Now within the simple change, okay, just we are adding the additional test data set, the test examples. Then if we ran it, all the steps, like a step number 5 to step number 14, it will be like a execute twice. Okay, one set of data is there, hence it will call one time. Another
Okay.
set of data is there, then it will call for the two times.
In the
Getting
same
my
browser or
point?
different browser?
The same browser it will execute. Different
Then how
browser
can
is
we
not.
identify?
No,
The
no, no, no,
defect.
no. No, different browser is not possible here. Only single browser it will be allowed.
Oh,
Okay, you will get something. Let me run it. Okay.
okay.
Let me run it.
Mm.
I ran it. Just observe. Okay, first it will launch the one application, one browser. It will run. Okay, once that is completed, the set of data, then again it will launch for the second set of data. One by one only it will execute. Just observe that.
Okay.
Let it be. Now we are observing something, right?
Yeah.
Again, one more set of data is opening.
Okay.
Okay, see in the background it's not filled. We'll see that. Okay, there might be some
Okay.
issue. We'll see that. But you are able to see, right? The second browser is open.
Yeah, two browsers are opening.
Yeah.
Here it is working.
Yeah. Now we'll see that what was the problem. Okay. Now see whatever the data here we are getting, right?
Mm.
It is entering, but the first time it's not entering. Not sure till now. Okay. We'll observe. Now, as per my words, right? I mean, all the steps, okay, which is available from line number 5 to line number 40, it's executed twice.
Yes.
Okay, that's why it's opening this browser and this opening this browser.
Yes.
Now we are good. Now, let me tell you, there is some problem. Okay, let me check the problem. What was the problem? Now just control A, okay, and paste it into Notepad. We'll observe.
Okay.
Now, see, this is the problem. It is saying that WebDriver exception. See here, sign up button in the home page, it's clicked. Okay. After that, it is saying WebDriver exception, driver.connection failed to connect some local exception. Okay. See, now again the connection is failed, localhost something. Okay, let me read any problem. Registration feature number 7, line number 7, is there any problem? Here when you click on sign up button, the home page. Okay, again, actually this one, right, we are not able to understand what's happening here. Getting my point? As per my knowledge, okay, it's just see here, it's clicked actually. See, when the user click on sign up button on the home page, it's already clicked. Okay, whenever it is clicked, that then only it will move to this page. Getting my point, right?
Yes, I know that. Yes, yes.
Okay. Now what I will do, let me rerun again. I think there is no problem with the script. Okay, you're getting my point, right?
Okay, okay.
Let me close this one and let me run on one sec. Now let me rerun. The button is clicked and it's moved actually. That's not at all the problem. We'll see that. Again, it's not entered, right?
Yes.
Okay, we'll see that. Now, before moving to that one, if we observe, right, how many times we ran, here you're able to see, right?
Yes. Yes.
Verify the same fields 2 times it is entering. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Okay, that is how we need to understand. 2 times it will go and then it will execute. And if you see this console also, okay, one sec, let me go down. If we observe, right, and the user should land and create page, user enters, okay, first name as Anil, middle name as Kumar, okay, last name is Gowda or something. This is how I kept that. It will give the meaningful message.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And while writing that, right, I showed you like
Pretty.
this is what I right.
Yeah.
Whatever the this angular brackets are orange color is there, right? That will
Yeah.
come here.
Okay.
Okay, and then it will be a meaningful message. Okay, let me put something, and I'm not sure whether it will work out or not. Why it's not working? Okay, where it is failing after clicking on sign up button. See, whenever we have something, right, shift F3 or F3 if you press it, right, it will move to exact location. It should move. Okay, if you are using, like, how can I say, keyboard, normal keyboard with without laptop, right, it should work. Okay, if you click F3 directly from here, it should land on to respective step definition, but here not working.
Okay.
Getting my point? Now, what was the problem here? Clicking on sign off button here, after this one driver exception is coming. Okay, let me put on try catch. Okay, let me put on try catch and try to handle it. Okay, let me put whatever the problem is coming. Okay, let me put it here. E dot print sax trace. Okay, let me run it again. Getting my point, right?
Okay.
This is the meaningless error. I'm not sure why it is coming. We'll see that. I'm trying to handle it. Again, it might come. Then we'll put a 3 hour sleep or something else, or else we'll Google it something.
Okay.
That should not come actually. It's a simple thing. It should work like anything. But the second time it is working, the first time it's not working.
It is working now.
Yeah, we'll see that. I mean, we are handling something, right? We'll see. I
Yes.
mean, whether second time it is working or not.
Okay.
It should work, but still, this is how we need to manage. Okay.
Okay.
Now we are, I mean, able to understand, right, how we are using Java and all here.
Yes. Now
Now
it is
the
not
second,
working.
now the second part is not working. Look like.
Yeah.
We'll see that. I mean,
Okay.
let me close the old browsers. See, valid password. It's okay.
It should be coming one
First
uppercase.
one is working. Now the first one is working. The second one is not working. Okay. Okay. Let me open the same thing. What was the problem? In the same step. And user should land on create profile page. Okay. Here in the second step it is missing. Okay. Then we can put the same thing again here. Okay, within try catch. Okay.
Thread.
No, try catch.
Here it is working, right? I mean, like create page is opening. The data is not entering.
No, what I'm trying to say, if you observe for the second time,
Yes.
what I'm getting my point, right?
Yeah.
Let me show you. See, after using when user should land on
Home page.
okay, on create profile page. Okay, this is one thing. Or here home page. In the home page itself getting error message.
Yes.
Yes. This one. Getting my point?
Yes.
That is again a WebDriver exception. What I can do now?
Try catch.
Just go ahead and Control X. Okay. Control V. Here dot print stacks trace. Okay, let me run it again. You are able to understand, right, how the exceptions are working for us and how we need to handle. Okay, these things are very, very important for us.
Okay.
And one more thing, right? I mean, once this is done, then the next step is, can I say, Marvin, Jenkins, and I have to set up all these things in your revision. Okay, Jenkins and GitHub.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm not sure how to access your your system from here. We'll see that. Okay.
Okay.
In Zoom, we can access your system. Okay. Let's see how it is possible.
Okay. Now it is working.
Now it is perfectly working, right? Now
Yes.
just to go ahead and check that. Is there any error message is printing? Nothing. Getting my point?
Yes. Yes. Too
Because
perfect.
of simple change, simple trick, it is working. That is how we need to fix that errors in the real time. It's a simple thing.
Okay. Mm.
Okay. Now if
Mm.
I go ahead and give the third step or the 3 times or 4 times, everything should
Mm.
work. There is no
Okay.
doubt on that.
Okay.
You're getting my point? How
Yes.
many times I'm giving? Okay, that many number of times it should work. That is the
Okay.
expectation from the, that is called as the data driven framework. So the data driven is very easy in terms of BDD Cucumber. If you go
Okay.
ahead and check that, like it's a normal test ng, it will take 100 lines or 200 lines to write the file to get the data, to loop it. Many things has to be do. Okay, now the simplest way is through BDD Cucumber, we are able to achieve the same thing. Hope this is clear.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, this is for the one kind of a scenario. Okay. Now let me stop working on this thing. Okay. Data driven.
Mm.
We already learned it,
Mm.
right? Just I'm trying
Mm.
to remove it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, comment that.
Mm.
Now, if it is a simple, how can I say? Like it is a simple thing, hence we are able to complete.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
And one more thing, there are, I told you, right? There are two ways of, how can I say? Uh, One sec, it's loading. Forms are available. One is we are using Iowa Cucumber, and another one is it's kind of like, how can I say, info cooks. Okay, let me add you for one step for the info cooks. Okay, there is something else. It will be deeper. You are able to understand something different. Okay, I'll show you both.
Okay.
Here, sorry, if you observe, right, info cooks, there are only two things we required.
Mm.
Okay, just what I'm doing now, I'm copy pasting, and whatever the, like, here is there, right?
Mm.
Let me remove this thing first. Okay, commented thing. Now, how many things are there here? Let me comment Iowa Cucumber. Okay,
Mm.
Iowa Cucumber part. Based on that, let me paste it into the info cooks. If it is already there, it won't download.
Okay.
Okay, let
Mm.
me run the same thing. Okay, just observe what will happen. It is saying some error message. Okay,
Mm.
Cucumber with it's not coming. Now there is something that we need to understand here. IO step something is there, right?
Yes. Yes.
Just observe now. It will give some other thing. Cucumber API something. You are getting the
Mm.
difference, right?
Yeah.
Earlier, okay, it is IO Cucumber JUnit, IO Cucumber, like JUnit options. The same two, I mean, how can I say? Two classes are available in another format. At the same time, if you observe here, given when then also it will be change bit.
Okay.
Why the error message is coming? The we are commenting this this
Mm.
IO cucumber. That's why it's
Yes,
giving
yes.
that.
Mm.
Now we need to import this, all the given, when, then, and from the other imports. Other jar.
Mm.
Now it's pointing to other jar, that is called as the info hooks.
Mm.
You're getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Now let me go ahead and run it again. And just observe, like something will be different in the, like how can I say, within the console or this JUnit, something will be different for you if you observe. Okay, let it be complete. Okay, then I'll explain clearly.
Okay.
Okay, I should run one sec. I'm commenting. Okay, I stopped. Okay, I need to run this one as well. Then you will get more clarity. Okay.
Okay. Mm.
Why we need to run 2 times again? It will be bigger headache. Just observe the things. Okay.
Mm.
Some drawbacks are there as well as some benefits also is there. The way of execution will be the same.
Mm.
Okay. But if you observe in the console as well as the JUnit results, it will give some difference. You are able to observe something. Let me close the folder. Okay. Browsers. Here we can close. We can add the step to close the browser. Okay, that's not the problem.
Mm.
This is also old one, right? Now it's entered. It's in the second time it's entering, right? Let it be. The way of execution will be the same. Okay, but that internally it will have something that I'll show you. So always better to go for io.cucumber because io.cucumber only, if any issues are there, team is fixing and giving the new builds. Okay, they almost stopped for the info cooks. If something is come up and it's a problem, I'm not sure whether it is got fixed by the cucumber team. Okay, now if you observe here, it is just it will give the feature file. What are the feature file we wrote exactly without like test data also it will show first. Getting my point, right? Okay,
Yes.
thus this one is not available in the IO cucumber.
Yeah.
First point. Second point, if we observe here, it will give the same thing again. There is no issue with that.
Mm.
Okay, only one thing we need to understand. This is the
Outline.
thing. And if you go ahead and check here, if we expand it, okay, it will give like anything.
Okay. Okay. Mm. Yeah.
It will give like anything, the examples. Now you are able to see something different, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and it will clearly give how many times were ran, and it will give the test data. Anil Kumar, Gowda, Subbu, something. And by using this test data only, it is working. By using this test data only, it is running. Like that, if you add more times, it will give more number of examples. Okay, they're getting my point, right? That is the beauty of the older version. Now that option is not available. I'm not sure why they removed. Even I'm getting in shock mode. This is pretty much clear to understand. If something
Yes.
is failure, it will failure. It will say something here
It
itself.
will show the particular line. Yeah. Mm.
It's very good report, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
in the JUnit.
Yeah.
That is how we need to understand. I'm not sure why they removed. Hope this is clear.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Now again, I'm reverting something. Okay, what I'm going to do now?
Take
I'm
off the
going to
info.
comment. Means I'm going to comment. Okay, just keep in mind. Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to comment it. and I'm going to uncomment it. Both should not be used at the same time. It will be bigger problem.
Yes, yes. I don't understand.
Okay,
Okay.
now again it will say some error message. So how come we have to do that? Just to go ahead and comment this one. Just uncomment these two. Getting
Yeah.
my point?
Yes, yes.
Then it will be good. At the same time here as well. Just comment the older one and uncomment the higher version.
What is the
Hope
shortcut for commenting multiple lines at a time?
now select multiple lines, then control like one slash has to be there, right? Beside the shift button.
Control beside the shift. Yeah, one slash is there. Yes.
Yeah. Press control and click on that one. Then it will be comment, and the same time it will be uncomment.
Okay. First, we need to select the lines,
Yeah.
whatever we need.
Select number of lines. Okay.
Mm,
Then it
mm.
will be comment
Control.
individually. If that is not the case, if we want to like how many lines we commented, control
Mm.
shift the same slash, right? Then it will give as a star
Okay.
like
Control
this.
shift slash.
Okay, control shift slash, then it will give the like multi-line comment. If you want to
Okay.
give like line comment, just control slash
Slash.
button.
Okay.
Oh, this is clear.
Yes, yes.
Now
Mm-hmm.
we need to understand here. Okay, we are good now. We are able to
Mm.
understand like what is the difference between older framework and older things and new things. And we
Mm.
covered the data-driven framework as well here. Till now, no
Okay.
issues. This is clear.
Yeah.
Now, what we are going to be say, like we'll go ahead and check. Okay, like some more things. Let's say, for example, here within the same feature file or in the same folder, features folder, I do have many things. Getting my point?
Mm. Yes, yes.
Okay, just I will write this some sample steps which is not required. Okay, let's say for example, in the same scenario outline. Okay,
Mm.
I'm giving this one. Let it be comment this one. I don't want to give for the second line. Okay.
Mm.
Now let me explain again one more scenario I'm writing. Just copy paste. That is best thing. Okay. Then I will
Can we write
remove it.
multiple scenario outlines in one feature file?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, okay. Mm-hmm.
Now
Same,
scenario I'm
same.
writing. I'll do that. See
Okay, okay.
within a single feature file. Okay, you can have multiple number of scenarios, multiple number of scenario outlines, and mix it together also you can have it. Any
Okay.
question here?
Okay, no, no.
Scenario you can use, scenario outline you can use, okay, but mix it together also you can use. There is no restriction. This many times we need to give, this many times we need to give for the scenario, this many
Okay.
times we need to give for the scenario outline. There is no like a, how can I say, condition. That is your choice. You can go ahead. Now verify something like that, like dummy steps, something like that. Okay, this is what I have here. Given user, okay, user is able to user given user launches. Let me understand one more thing. Okay, see,
Mm.
I can do the copy paste thing from here to here.
Okay.
Now this is also will work. You're getting my
Mm.
point? Now let me delete this commented line. Okay, as of
Mm.
now, if you observe now some of the, let's say for example, okay, line number 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the
Mm.
same steps are using with another like another scenario.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, here verify browser launch or verify registration
Browser.
app launch, something like that I can put. Now again, I don't want to write all the steps. You're getting my point? Again,
Okay.
I don't want to write all the steps. Instead of that, what I can do that, okay, just simply I copy pasted, then it will work. What are the like, how can I say, what are the step definition is there? The same
Mm.
step definition will work for it. No need to
Okay.
write again another steps. Let me run it. Just observe what will happen. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, now one by one it will be executed. Now you are able to see, right? I mean, within
Yes.
that, let me open. The first one will open and it will enter the data. It will fully. The second browser
Mm.
will open and it will just launch the browser.
Homepage. Yeah.
You
Mm.
see? Okay, these are the different ways. Okay, which we need to understand. Okay, how we need to
Mm.
use. Okay, the BDD framework. Many
Mm.
things are there here. We'll continue one by one.
Okay. Okay.
Then one more step is required, that is called as the base object model. We need to check.
Mm.
This is the first one. Okay, it's given. Then it stopped. Okay, then the second step, right? Second browser is open because it's launching from the second one. How can I say, second scenario? Just it will launch, it will go to till 4 steps because we copy pasted the only 4 steps.
Yes. Yes. Mm. Both happen here as well.
Yes, yes. Now just observe. Just
Mm.
observe here. Okay, 2 scenarios are ran. Getting my
Yes.
point?
Yes.
Now if you observe here, just it's saying that it's getting paused. It's not
Mm.
saying anything. Which one is, how many like steps are there?
Yeah.
How many steps are
Mm.
there for the first one? But if you go to the older one, it will give like anything.
Yes. Mm.
Okay, that is the difference. Now let me go ahead and see the console. If I go ahead and check that, see the first one having all the full steps.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
that
Mm.
the scenario name should be like this is the first scenario outline.
Mm.
Okay, then the second scenario, right? If you go ahead and check that second scenario, app launch, just it's launched the app and it's entered 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. You're getting my
Mm.
point?
Yes.
This is how we need to reuse the data.
Okay.
Okay, the same way, let's say for example, if I have another set of like file, feature file.
It's okay. Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
what I'm going to do now, just I will copy here,
Mm.
entire thing I'm pasting here. Then I'll change wood registration first or something like that. Okay, here also I'm giving something different. You're getting my point, right?
Okay.
Okay, if I go ahead and do that, right, it will be like duplicate scenarios will come. To
Mm.
overcome the problem, just I'm giving some other name. Now just observe, if I run it, what will happen? Just observe.
Okay.
Okay, these are the things which we need to keep in mind.
Okay.
These are the very like real-time scenarios. Okay, like simply I cannot go ahead and complete the task. This one, this is very difficult. Okay,
Okay.
very minor things also we have to be learned.
Mm.
Now 4 times it has to be run. I'll tell you. Okay,
Yes.
I'll
Yes. Four
explain.
times. for
It
the
has to be
browser.
complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Let it be complete. Okay.
Mm. Mm.
The same thing is working for the the older one, right? I mean, there we are able to understand pretty much clear the console are pretty much clear in the JUnit results. I'll be in mute for 1 sec, okay? Let it be.
Oh, no problem.
Now it's completed, okay?
Yes.
Let me go ahead and check. Still it is running, sorry. Let it be run, okay? Please wait.
Last page.
Yeah, let it be run. It's completed, right?
Yeah. Now 4 test
Now if
scenarios.
you observe how many scenarios got deposited, 4 scenarios, total 28 steps.
Mm.
And 2 minutes 39 seconds completed.
Yes.
Now if I go ahead and check this, right? Just expand this one, the runner file.
Mm.
Okay, now 2 files are there because these are the 2 feature files.
Mm.
Okay, within this feature, how can I say two things are there. Within this feature, 2 things are there. I mean,
Yes.
2 scenario. 2 scenario. One is scenario outlines, another one is scenario like something. Scenario and scenario outline. Now, though I copy pasted, let it be. I mean, it is working as expected with the 4 things. But
Yes.
I don't want, if I run it directly, there is no control. Directly, how many feature files are there in this one? All the feature files will be execute like anything.
Yes.
You getting my point? There is
Yes.
no
Yes.
control till now.
Mm.
To control that one, I have one concept called as the tags. That we'll see now. Hope this is
Okay.
clear.
Mm.
Means how many feature files is there here? Let's say for example 20 feature files. In that 20 feature files, each feature file having 10 scenarios or 10, mixed together scenarios and scenarios outline called 10 test cases I have. If I ran simple step, what will happen? All 200 scenarios will be executed one by one.
Yes.
Okay, there is no control. You're getting my
Yes.
point?
Yes. Yes.
But I don't want to be in that situation. Okay, whatever the how can I say? Whatever the I'm trying to expect something. Only that particular set of data has to be executed. Let's say, for
Okay.
example, I don't want to 100. I want to 10. I want only one. One has to be executed. How to control that? Then we have to go ahead and check the a tag. Means we will assign some tag for each and every test case. Okay, if we give the same thing within the runner file, then that particular tags only applicable, then that particular only test cases will be executed. That is the way we need to control. Hope this is clear.
Yeah. Mm.
Now let me put the tags. Okay, Now
Mm.
tag in the sense here at like regression or something I'm putting. Okay, here I can put like sanity.
Mm.
Okay, now this is for one file. What about the another file? Here also I can put like at sanity. Reversal I'm putting, or else how can I say smoke I can put.
Okay.
Smoke. Here I can put like any tag, sample tag I'm putting. Okay. Now if you observe, 4 tags are there with 4 different scenarios. Here regression is there, sanity is there, here smoke is there, and sample is there.
Mm.
Let me close. Okay, what I will do here, at the end of one step I'll try to close the browser. Why I need to close this? Okay, so what I'm
Okay.
planning to close at the last step.
Yeah.
Let me give.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
if
Then.
I go ahead and check that, here it will be closed, it will be closed. Let it be as of now, no issues. We'll see. Now if I have the control, I given the like tags. If I go ahead and run it again, it will give all the, it will run all those things.
Mm.
Again there is no control, just we
Mm.
given the tag, we are not controlling yet. So what
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
going now, here one more option I can give as the like tags.
Okay.
You are able to see, right?
Yes. Yes.
Tags equal to set of strings I can put. Here what is the tag name I need to run it, the same tag name I need to be mentioned. Let's say for example now I'm mentioning as the sample. Getting
Mm.
my point? Now
Okay.
only sample will work. What is that? Only sample will work. Rest of other 3 it won't work. Getting my
Okay.
point? This is
Okay.
how we need to like control the execution of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Now if you observe, only sample scenario is running.
Mm. Yes.
That is called as the tags. You're
Okay.
getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
It's kind of strings, okay? String array. I mean, we can give multiple tags, not only single tag. We can give multiple tags at the same time. We'll see
Yeah.
together.
Iterate sample, comma, iterate. Can we add in that way?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Can- Okay. It's a set of files. Mm. Yeah.
Now, if you observe, just it's opened. What are the things are there within this sample? It will be execute and it will say it's got passed.
Yes. Mm.
You're getting my point?
Mm. Yes.
Now, in the same way, how we can do that? In the same way, let me give some sanity or regression. Then it will give. Then this particular one only it will be execute. Just I'm
Mm.
going to remove this sample. Okay, people will ask in the interview question how to like control the flow of execution.
Mm.
And one more thing, how, let's say for example I have 10 scenarios or 10 feature files in that 10 feature
Mm.
file. It will be it first of all, whenever we added some feature file, right, it will be like store under alphabetical order, A B C D, like that it will add while adding.
Mm. Okay.
You're getting my point?
Yeah.
Then top to bottom only it will execute. It will execute ABC file, then DEF file, then XYZ file, then registration, something like that. It will be like alphabetical order, it will be executed. Okay, once it is entered on a particular file, it will execute all the files, like all the features within the single feature file, all scenarios. Then it will come out. Then it will enter into the another feature file. then there how many, like 10 or 20, or how many features are, sorry, how many scenarios are there? All scenarios will be executed. Then once that is done, it will come out. Like that,
Okay.
it will work out. Okay.
Okay. Mm.
Now, if you observe here, only one thing is entered. That too, here you can observe like a regression.
Mm.
Okay, what we are doing here, regression. If you observe here we don't have any control whether which one
Mm.
is working or not.
Yes.
Just we have to we have to understand by using this one. Hope this is clear.
Okay. Okay. Mm. Yeah.
Now, any question?
No, clear, clear.
It's clear,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Now what we are going to be do, okay,
Multiple.
let me give another thing here. At a sample I can give,
Mm.
okay, whether we are able to add few more things. Let me run it. Okay, once this is done, we'll stop it here. Okay, I mean, we learned many things today. I mean, we'll be get confused if I say something else.
Okay. Mm.
Okay, though the time is very less what we took, that I understand, but okay, and if I say something else after that, it will be a problem for you.
Zero scenario steps.
Yeah, let it be. Check that.
We have some
Not
scenario steps.
sure. Let me check. Regression sample and or something has to be given. One sec. Okay.
Mm.
And or hyphen tags has to be given. Let me check. Here hyphen and or something has to be given, I think. Based on that, we'll see.
Or
Here tags, only one tag this guy is given. The same thing we put, right? I mean, comma.
in same way we have written. Yeah.
The same thing we put. I'm not sure why it is not working.
Sample
But this
spelling
guy
is
also went.
common. If we check the feature file, there is spelling mistake. S is small
Sample.
letter. SMPLA. Yeah.
Not like that.
SMPLA. Yes. Same.
I given correctly.
Mm.
Okay. Here, let me put our condition.
Or
Okay.
means only one will be execute, right?
Yeah, if you are executing like from other words, right, it will be execute, but our condition we are not able to provide anything here. Let me understand something. Shouldn't be put like this. If we are trying to execute the same thing from, how can I say, like another script, right?
Mm.
Then it will work. Now, whether we need to work together like or some and, we'll see that. Or comma has to be work. I'm not sure why it is not working.
Okay.
Now it is giving, right, or. Not sure whether it will work for the both or not. Till now I didn't run it. Okay, it's a sample
Okay.
thing. Just I'm going to give. But in the real time, right, only one test case at the same time we can give something else, we can run it. Or
Mm.
else, I mean, regression sheet, all the regression cases, sanity, all the sanity cases, we have to run it. I mean, how can I say, like it's kind of single tag only, we have to run it.
Okay.
Now it's working for the 2, right? Let it be. Our condition we put, right? We'll see that.
Can you give the same tag name in multiple feature files?
That's right. We can use. That's what, right? I mean,
So, okay.
no, no, no. I'll give some clarity now. I'll give some clarity. I'm not sure how many times it's get run. Once it is completed, then I'll try to give you the more details. It stopped, right? Let me observe. Now see, only like we put our condition, right? Either this one will work and this one will work. Okay, both the times it will work. If we put on the condition also, all these things will work. Now there is some clarity is required. Let me explain to you clearly. Okay, what is the need of this tag? Means without this tag there is no control. Okay, whenever we required 10 test cases has to be run, 5 test cases has to be run within bulk scenarios, then it is not possible without tags. To control that, we have to give some tags. Okay, then through the tag mechanism, we are able to control, we are able to run it. This is very clear. But when to use put a tag and appropriate tag, let's say for example, if you know the manual test cases, right, like it's kind of regression cases, sanity cases, smoke cases, something like that, we already know. Okay, so regression in the sense like completely end to end we are giving. Okay, sanity in the sense like some few scenarios will be executed at the sanity. Smoke in the sense very high level scenarios will be executed. Okay, you're getting my point, right? Now what we can do that, whenever the situation is came, let's say for example I have 100 test cases. Okay, within that all test cases has to be given. Then what will happen? Without giving any like a tag also can run it. But some scenarios will be execute for the sanity, some scenarios will be execute for the smoke. That time we have to go ahead and give the like tags. Now let's say for example I have 10 feature files. In that 10 feature files I have 10 scenarios each, and so total 100 scenarios are there, means 100 test cases are there. Getting my point? In that I want to run only 10. Okay, then I can put some special tag like sanity. Whatever the scenario, I will choose it. I mean, feature file 1, how many things, I mean, how many scenarios I need to run it? 1 or 2. In feature file 2, I will select 1. In feature file 3, I don't want to select anything. Like that, I will select and I will give the special tag. Okay, the same tag can be used multiple feature files, multiple scenarios. Okay, getting my point? Then we can go ahead and we can run that batch. Hope this is clear. Okay. Okay, it's kind of grouping our test cases into different tags, a different mechanism, like it's a regression or a sanity or a smoke or something else. Okay, or end to end or something else. Hope this is clear. Yeah. Okay, now that is how we need to understand. Okay, how we need to do the things. Nothing much. Now the segregation, tags mechanism and everything is clear. Now we can go ahead and 3 more steps is required to complete this BDD cucumber. That is called place object model. Okay. And second one is like till now we are covering only the steps definitions, so we are writing here only, right? I mean within the steps only we wrote everything. Okay, till now we are not following any like page factory or page object model. It's a simple BDD. Tomorrow what we'll learn, we'll try to move to page object model. Okay. Sorry. After that, we'll try to generate reports and we'll try to add like how can I say, test reports with customized test reports and JVM Cucumber reports we are going to be implementing. Okay, these are the three things. See, what are the things? First one is page model or page object model or page factory. We can implement by tomorrow. And then reports, two types of report, just normal report and customized report. Okay, those two is over. Then we are good with the BDD Cucumber.
Okay.
Okay, and we are able to do. Next thing is remaining things how we can implement, right? Like GitHub is there, Jenkins is there. Okay, then Postman. I'll try to hit my local. I'll show you. Okay, these are the three things.
Yeah.
Okay, and Maven Cucumber. Maven we need to run from the Maven, right?
Yes.
I'll show you. Okay, these are the things what we need to understand. Okay, we are at the end. We'll close it as soon as possible. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, then I'm stopping now today. Tomorrow we'll implement the page object model, and after that we'll try to complete. By this weekend, right? 2 more days are there, right? We'll try to finish this Cucumber, then remaining things will be done in the next week.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, then bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Try to do practice. Okay, please start to set the recording. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.